Okay, so this video is over isotherms and isobars. Well, it's more over isobars, but isotherms are really similar. So when we take a look at isotherms and isobars, they're going to be lines of like iso meaning same, therm temperature, bar pressure, and excuse me, I like to think of it as a topographical map. And as we take a look at this map, we can see that there's a valley here, and the closer these lines are, the steeper that is. So if you were to step off from there, you are going to fall straight down. Those are really tight. Over here, though, you could probably walk up and down. I don't know for sure, but the farther apart they are, the easier walking it's going to be. And this is, I couldn't really find much about the maps, but here are the lakes. And if we take a look at them, that they are going to draw a line at 5 feet. So if you were to walk along this line, it would be 5 feet or thereabouts the whole way. So here is our isobar map. And these are made every hour by the American Meteorological Society. And these lines are of like pressure. And we've talked about air pressure as being how much air, what the air is doing is going up or down. And with it, we can tell what time this was. This was on 12 Zulu, which is either -5. We either have to take away 5 or take away 6 for us in Central Time on May 4th in 2020. And as we take a look at it, here's our high pressure. And if we take a look at high is going down to the ground. It goes out. So as it goes out, it gets turned to the right. So as it gets turned to the right, the air around a high is going to blow clockwise because of the Coriolis effect. And the tighter these isobars are together, the faster the winds are. And here's our low. Our low pressure goes up, so the air goes in, and as it goes in, it gets turned to the right. So we will go counterclockwise around a low, and I think it's probably backwards because I'm looking at it. I probably should have done them the opposite way. So we are going counterclockwise, so the winds are going to blow counterclockwise around the low. Here's an isotherm, and it may seem weird, but once again, with meteorology, our temperature is in Fahrenheit. So if you were to walk that line would give us 40 degrees. And this will help us when we have cold fronts and warm fronts, but not a whole lot going on this particular map. Here's one that has a whole lot more going on. This is from a couple days ago, but we had a big high pressure sitting over us. And once again, high, the air is going down, and it sat for a long period of time. This was a couple days, and it was just kind of not sunny out. If this high would have moved faster, it would have been drier, but the longer it sits, the cloudier it gets. But this is a big high pressure, and here's a low. And hopefully as we go with this unit, we'll be able to take a look at real life, what is going on now, and taking a look at that. And then once we start putting things all together, here is our isobars. So it has our isobars, it has our fronts, it has our radar, it has little data so that we can see that up here in Canada, it's snowing with 100% cloud cover. It's 19 degrees with a dew point of 12, and we have 5 knots of wind. So, and when we talk about lows, this is the record low in the United States. It happened in Minnesota in 2010. And the weird thing is most of the time these storms are talked about because something unique happens, whether it's the sinking of Edmunds Fitzgerald or Armistice Day, the day hell froze over. But this low, no one died. So it's not going to be remembered very well. But I remember teaching this day, and the kids were nuts. It was just a weird day. The kids knew something was going on. So with this low, the low pressure, the air is going up, air is going into it, and it's going clockwise around it. So the air is going around it like this. And here is our occluded front where that cold front caught up to the warm front. So this is that comma type look to it. And I wish I would have, on this actual day, taken more of these, but I stole this one off the internet. So those are isobars and isotherms.